Pencils down, baby.
Pencils down.
Pencils down. We've begun. That's it. Look at this.
Look at this shit, dude.
I had to move. Okay, so if you saw.
If you tuned into Ramble Radio,
But it's
video,
video,
ra-
but it's
video,
radio,
but it's
but it's
radio,
video
you
and
fucking know the
radio.
drill by now. If you don't, you're an idiot. You
But we
saw.
should still say that, right?
We should probably. It's our catchphrase.
It's our thing.
It's a tagline for us, right?
It's our
Our
thing.
thing. It's our because Stone Cold said so.
Right.
Right.
That's
If we don't say it, people are going to demand that we say it.
it's our it doesn't matter.
But anyway, if you tuned in
Yes.
yesterday,
you know
you know
the haul.
then you
we
saw
got.
the haul, the toy Ted.
Andrea has not noticed.
No clue.
No clue.
And I specifically came over yesterday to
Yep.
do the video.
Yep.
Or 2 days ago, do the video
Yes, sir.
while she was at work. It was all planned out.
So she wouldn't know. I thought she's gonna notice because I got 40 new fucking figures.
Yes. It's not like you snuck in 2 or 3.
No.
You brought in 2 waves of figures.
2 waves, a
Plus a
3-pack,
three-pack,
a 2-pack,
a 2-pack.
and Storm.
And Storm.
She didn't notice that the Storms are right next to each other up top there.
God.
She didn't notice that I had to take out my Super Mario,
You're out of
Link,
yeah.
Bowser, Koopa.
You're out of shelf space, dude.
I'm out.
You're
I'm
fucked.
fucked.
You are now in my territory of where you need to start storing stuff in bins.
I know, dude. Or
Unless you can get some shelves.
do
right
I?
there.
Can I sneak in another bookshelf from IKEA? She'll notice, right?
Yeah. You can't do that. You
I-
can't. Your best bet is to get another bookshelf, another like piece of wood shelf right there.
I have to get rid of these pops. I think. Or
yeah,
move
pops,
them.
pops have to go.
And then I just
Maybe
I-
store the pops, use the shelves.
I get another glass door,
Yeah.
right, for this. And how in business are we then, huh?
You're super in business.
I mean,
Like, how did she not notice the Fantastic Four sitting up there?
they're all there. That's
all
how little
there.
of a fuck she gives.
She gives so little fucks about you.
But isn't that a great bonus?
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
so
the
awesome.
best?
You can just do so much shit.
I could do so much, dude. It's fucking. It's
Like, see me-
Oh, it's magic.
Like, see me, I have to sneak my. I put all my stuff in the
know.
garage.
Right.
And then what I do is I open one
Smart.
and I bring it in and I put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then over time they accumulate.
Right. Do I get rid of Cybertron?
I mean,
That's a whole lot of real estate.
that's a lot of real estate Cybertron's eaten up.
And
Plus, it was made by an X.
made by an X.
It's made by an X, so that's a constant reminder. Maybe that's why she never looks over here because it reminds her of the X.
So the problem is,
So
if I get rid of Cybertron,
she might start snooping around.
scrutiny
over here.
begins.
Yes. As
What
long
do
as,
I do?
as
But I
long as
can't-
Cybertron's sitting there, she doesn't look over that way
Right.
because it makes her think.
But
of that.
how do I get rid of Metro? I can't get rid of Metroplex.
No, it's a massive thing.
What do I do
And you
with
got
these?
the Ghostbuster
Prime, Volcanicus.
Yeah, you can't get rid of
I
that.
can't get rid of this,
No,
man.
It is what it is.
I'm fucked.
You're fucked. You just got to get a bigger place.
I have to.
I mean, you've been here, what, a year and a half?
Almost a
It's
year.
time to move on.
It is. It's time to get a bigger place.
Time to upgrade.
Time to grow some wings.
Get rid of some of these books.
Get rid of these books.
Why do you
Get
have
rid of
books
her
on a
shit.
bookshelf?
Get rid of her shit.
There you go. Problem solved. Get rid of her shit.
How mad? Oh God, how fucked would I be?
She's at work all day. It's not. What? She's gone at what time in the morning?
Like 7:30.
What time she get home?
7:30.
7:30.
Right.
In what? 2 hours she's in bed.
Yep.
She barely lives here. This is your place.
My place.
You're
You're right,
decorate it as you see fit.
dude. You're so right.
She spends 8 hours a week in here.
That's it.
If you take away sleep, 8 hours a week.
8 hours.
You're here
All the time.
24 hours a day straight.
All the time.
All the time. This is your place.
This is my.
Get
You're
rid of
damn it.
all
You're
this
right.
shit. The
All of
books,
her
The
shit.
flowers,
The flower.
the nice paintings,
her
the mirror hanging.
her
the
dresser.
Mirror, yeah, the dresser.
Her who needs
most of her clothes.
right.
Has she ever clothes at work? Get a cot at work. She could live at
Dude,
work
that's so smart. And then I just
and then use that figures everywhere.
Eddie,
And that's the dream.
have you ever thought about being like a couples counselor?
I should.
Because
Might be a good second job for me.
that would. I mean,
I think
man.
that would clear it. Because
Tell-
the X-Men need more room.
I think
They're
you're
just
right.
too crowded
They're
up
too
there.
cramped. They're way too cramped.
Just too cramped.
They're too cramped.
That's not fair.
I mean, the Spider-Man diorama is going to help a little.
Where's that going to go?
Where all these guys are.
Dude, you
And,
can't.
and then the battle for the Infinity Gauntlet is going to be up
You're
there.
done. You have to put some away.
Eddie.
Some are going to.
No.
You have to ditch the pops and move everybody over there.
I see the problem is, okay, you want to know the problem?
Uh-huh.
This IKEA Billy bookshelf
Yeah.
is from like 7 years ago.
They don't make it anymore.
They don't make it. The pegs, they still make it.
Yeah.
But the little pegs to put the door in,
Different.
wrong size.
Sons of bitches.
So the new pegs are like half the size. So
Motherfuckers.
yeah, so I got to either go get like caulk or some shit and fill it like a
Can
moron.
you go get another white one? Throw that one away.
That's what I'm
Get a
saying.
bigger one, like a
What if-
full-size
Get
bookshelf.
it and just put it right there.
Yeah.
Think she'd notice?
No, I wouldn't say anything. As long as it's white, I would just do it and see if she notices.
Better to what? Ask forgiveness and ask permission.
Yep.
Right?
Always.
Dude, I can only imagine.
This is your wall anyway. You do what you want.
It's
with
my
it.
fucking
You want a
wall.
bigger shelf? You get a bigger
It's my
fucking
wall.
shelf. Yes.
Is that her, Evil Lynn and Cobra Commander,
No.
and
you
Jake
just,
the Snake
you just
poster?
move them over.
Yeah.
You get the bigger shelf. And you're
Dude,
fine.
she would kill me. It would be hilarious how mad she would be. If she walked, what the fuck? She comes home from work, and there's just another shelf filled with more figures.
We have issues.
I don't think we do, buddy. I think
We could be doing worse things.
We could be doing way worse.
Than
This could be
collecting-
all dead hooker parts.
right?
Right? This could all
It could
be,
be all like drug stashes, cocaine.
drug stashes,
We could be
heroin.
making- we could be making meth here during the day while she's at work.
Right. What would she prefer? Probably the meth, actually. But
Probably. That would make money.
it would. Unless we just snorted
Unless
it all
we did it.
ourselves.
Do you snort meth?
No, I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
I'm not a druggie.
Never done it.
Me neither. I've never.
Never watched Breaking Bad either. so
I've seen it. I think they snorted it.
Do they
Yeah, I
snort the
think you
meth?
snort it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a snortable thing. You should watch Breaking
I
Bad,
probably
though.
should.
That's fucking great. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I need more room. I'm gonna have to, and I'm not getting rid of my shit for
Oh
it.
fuck no, dude. Why would you get rid of your shit?
I think you're right. I think you're
not getting rid of
you're
your
as
shit.
right as rain on this one. Because
man.
step 2 is just lose the amiibo, but who wants to do that? You know, where am I going to put them?
Do that?
Right.
Why would you do that? Like,
Right.
Get those thoughts out of your head. It's more of what she can get rid of, not about what you have to sacrifice.
This is all about what she needs to
Right.
do to
She's at
change and be a better partner.
She's at work.
right?
Oh,
She has to quit
man.
being so selfish.
I did a leg workout for the first time,
Oh, how'd that go?
probably since high school.
How'd it go?
I can't feel my legs.
Are you serious?
No.
We're like, uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Dude, talk
Oh
about
no!
timing.
She is not happy.
Talk about perfect.
Fuck.
I mean, right?
Right.
Oh man. I don't know if we should,
Nothing?
recap or
No.
the point. Yeah, you know what, Eddie, you're right.
What?
I'm gonna repeat everything you
Do
said.
it. You put it all
Okay,
out there.
Look, I need more shelf space, so I think I'm gonna get an extra Billy.
Right.
And Eddie said, "You're here. What? 3 hours?
You're gone
a
at
day?
7 a.m. You come back at 7. You go. You're what? 2 hours.
What
then
are
you're
you
in
gonna
bed?
miss if
You're
I-
there 8 hours a day.
Right.
A week.
A week. You're here 8 hours a week. Stop it. I'm gonna.
If you take away the sleep, you're here 8 hours a week.
That's actually a logical argument.
So, like, right? See?
Eddie!
He's here all the time. It should be decorated the way he wants it decorated.
Right.
Right?
I was even saying get rid of your shit, like some of your clothes and stuff.
Like all this.
All the books
Should
and the
just be
bookshelf.
gone.
So I'm
8
just
hours a
saying, I
week.
just get one more Billy, hon. That's it.
Where the cat's food bowl?
The cats are
Cats
gonna
can
be
fend for
fine.
themselves. Put 'em outside, they'll be
yeah,
fine.
Jesus, dude. Never mind.
What?
But there's people do shitty things to animals.
They do.
I'm never gonna let my cats outside.
Probably not
Ever.
real. Why do you need to tell everybody to?
I'm not telling nobody. I'm just saying that people do evil shit to animals, and I gotta hide my little babies. They're never gonna go outside.
Right.
They're never, no matter how bad they want
Unless you
to.
want to get rid of them. Then you put them
Yeah.
outside.
Did you get me flowers?
Aww. Where's those going to go? That's going to eat up shelf space.
I know.
You got to think about these things.
Yeah, they're for you. I mean, I figure it's
Oh.
a silly thing. You shouldn't, but
Thank you, honey. It's very nice.
You got.
The occasion. The sad thing.
Oh, yes.
Yesterday,
Yes.
when you hear this ramble
Yes.
on Wednesday, Tuesday will have been the year anniversary when my mother passed
Yes.
away.
Yes.
So it's been a rough, odd day.
Yeah.
It's one of those days you wake up depressed, and I didn't know why. I had forgotten for
Yeah.
like an hour, and then I'm like, oh, why am I so sad? And I was like, oh,
That's weird. Your
geez.
body knew.
Your body just knows. It just
That's weird.
And
It's weird.
my long lost sister texted me this morning.
The aunt or the sister?
The sister,
Okay.
who I still have yet to meet in
Okay.
person. But okay, we're gonna go deep dive here. Jesus, my mother used to babysit her. How crazy
Was she
is that?
your mom's daughter?
No,
No.
No.
She was just the daughter of. You guys had the same father.
same pappy.
Okay.
My mother used to babysit her when
Wow.
she was a little girl.
With you?
No.
Oh, before you?
Before me.
Wow.
Her parents, my dad, supposedly, a little bit of a crazy party hippie guy, him and his wife. They would throw crazy parties, that kind of shit.
Yes.
So God knows, but when I first met her, she goes, I'm so happy that you're Anna's son, because when Anna would come over to the parties, I was just a little kid, and your mom wouldn't party. She would just make sure I was okay the whole night. She would just babysit me.
That's so nice.
And then she said, after you were born, she brought you. She didn't say anything. She didn't start any shit. She didn't tell my dad, "Hey, this is your kid."
Right.
She just, because they were living in Laredo. She had already moved to Dallas.
Right.
And so she brought me just to meet him. And she goes, "I babysat you for like
Really?
for like 4 hours." Yeah. Well, she
What you didn't tell him is that his mom was actually trying to drop him off.
right.
Oh,
right,
trying to
right.
get rid. Can you take this? Just,
Yeah, you just
I'll be
take
right
this.
back.
Yeah,
You're
what
not going
Andre
anywhere.
said was my mom
You're
was
not
trying to
going
get rid of me. She tried to leave me, and they were too wily. They didn't. So anyway, my sister, who I'm about to meet, she's like 5 years older than me, 4 years older. I'm about to meet her soon.
So a 4-year-old babysat you for 4 hours.
She was like
That's insane.
she was like 6 or 7 at that point. I was like 2. Maybe
Still
I was 1 or 2.
insane.
I know.
A 6-year-old babysitter.
Well, not really babysat, but like she played
Supervised you for 4 hours.
I don't know about that. It was just like, hey, they're
Was
all
there an
this-
adult around?
They were all in the same
right.
house.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah.
like, hey, you get stay here.
No.
We'll be back.
Right.
It's happy hour.
You
We'll
kids
be back.
play with this gun. We'll be back.
If anyone comes in, shoot them.
If anyone comes in, you
That's what
shoot them
they
with
did.
this gun. You kids play with this gun and this knife. No, no, like there were parents there, but she was like,
Okay.
I
feel better about
I
the
want
situation.
to watch the kid. She was all
Right.
excited, and it made her want a little brother, which is
Oh,
weird.
Because
But
you technically were.
yeah, she didn't know.
But she didn't know.
But then, so this morning, she texted me going, "Hey, I don't know why, but I've been thinking about your mother all morning."
Oh.
And I was like, well, and she didn't know.
She didn't know either?
She didn't know.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. That's like those Time Life books.
Which time?
Remember
life
those
book?
Time Life mysteries of the year? Remember
Oh,
those
yeah,
books?
those.
Where like a twin brother gets his dick cut off, and then the twin sister, like her pussy hurts for like an hour.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know,
Because that
like
was one of them. That was like in the first book of the Time Life books. That was in the commercial.
Honey, you don't have to give me a weird look. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
Do you remember
about.
those?
I remember those.
Time Life?
I don't remember that specific story, but I'm sure it was in those books.
The balls on.
The twins at the
That should have been.
right.
Who wouldn't have bought the book then?
I would have
if they
bought it.
led with that.
If they open with, if
like
that's in the commercial.
Story number
Twin
1:
gets his
a twin
penis
brother
cut off.
gets his dick cut off, and his twin sister's pussy hurt for an entire hour.
I mean, phone lines get jammed.
right?
People calling that number to order those books.
8 states apart they were. You know, like that's- oh, how do you not? Who's not all in? I buy every volume.
I
of
was
that
making
book.
cranberry sauce, and it looked like, well, that looks like a good thing to put my dick in. And I put my dick in, and it ripped it right off. Then they interview the fucking sister. And I was just sitting
And I
there,
was just sitting in my living room
and I
watching
get this
my son
excruciating pain between my legs.
right in my pussy. It just says it.
It was like my pussy was on fire.
Oh, fuck. Just a throbbing cunt for 4 hours afterwards.
Fuck.
That would have been
Oh.
a 13
13 minutes! Wow.
Wow.
What a tour de force that was.
Man, do we start the music?
Yeah, start the music.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck.
I mean,
We had emotion in that one.
Everything.
Heartfelt stuff.
heartfelt stuff. We
Good
talked
life
Andrea
advice.
into me
You're
getting a new bookshelf.
now. Life advice.
That's a life advice.
wow.
Oh, all right. If you know the words.
I will.
Dark is the city, night is a wire, steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign, and catch my breathing even closer behind. In touch with the ground. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like I sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. That is a great.
Man, we were in harmony there.
That was amazing.
Were we not?
Oh, how great of a song is, huh?
So good.
Okay.
So good.
All right. Does that top anything the Eagles ever did?
Absolutely.
Duran Duran.
Give me Duran Duran anything.
Anything.
Anything. Even
Duran.
that shitty comeback they had a few years ago.
Wait, which one?
When was it? 10 years ago? When did they do that comeback?
Well, the one I remember was 95, 94, 95.
Maybe it was that one. 20 years ago.
And I won't cry for
That's
yesterday.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
a great
Better
song.
than anything the Eagles
All right,
did.
The other one, too. Who do you need when you come undone?
Again?
Better than anything Eagles ever did.
Fucking yes.
Okay.
Shits on whatever the Eagles tried to do.
Do they have the best? I think we already talked about this, but their
Best
Bond
Bond
song.
theme. Best
Oof.
Bond theme.
Dance into the fire.
It's a view to
Fuck. You know
Fucking-
who never did a Bond song?
Who?
Eagles never got that phone call.
Because they suck balls. Eagles and Kiss never did Bond
Kiss
songs.
never got that Bond phone
Could
call.
you imagine a Bond Kiss song?
Oh, God.
Talking about 16-year-old girls. Even Bond would be like, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, fuck.
Little
That
bit
would
too
be
young.
amazing.
Little too young.
That bitch bends over and I forget my name. Wow. Like,
Hello, Moneypenny. Could you show them out, please? Why are they in makeup like fools?
It's a sticky situation when she ain't old enough to vote.
Oh.
That's a line. That is a
That's
line.
a line
That's
from
a line
song
in a
people
song.
like from a shitty
It's
band.
a sticky when she ain't old enough to
Ugh.
vote.
No, it's not a sticky situation. You
can
walk
just-
away
you-
from
you
it.
immediately
You walk
leave.
away from it.
I don't know how you get fooled in the first place. I don't know.
You do what Brad Pitt did in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You're like, okay, not of age. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Had a feeling. Sorry.
Yes.
Can't do this.
Fucking
Fuck.
Kiss.
Dude.
Oh, Duran Duran's so much better.
Over you take him anything over Kiss too, right? Any Duran Duran.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. I'm definitely with you on Kiss. I'm not sure about the Eagles on my end, but I'm with you on Duran Duran. Absolutely.
You can make an argument. Kiss. The Eagles had good music. I just don't like the Eagles' music.
Right.
Kiss.
You can't argue.
Just sucks.
Everyone who liked Kiss are embarrassed that they liked Kiss.
Yes.
Once they get older than 25.
Like I said, it's a gateway band into hard rock.
Right.
And then once you get older, you're like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's that.
I'm not doing whippets anymore. I can actually do real drugs.
Could you imagine listening to what's their fucking party all the rock and roll all night, and then you hear Enter Sandman? Yeah. And you're like,
Okay, this is adult music. That's child shit.
Oh God.
The sticky situation.
Does that excuse all their I Want Christine 16? It's because it was for kids? Does that excuse?
God.
Does that excuse
Maybe it's because it is made for children.
They're
That's why they want to bang
like,
children.
look, our target audience is not gonna.
Look, we're not singing about ourselves. We're putting ourselves in the
In the
shoes of another 16-year-old.
16-year-old. Christine,
Ugh.
16. God.
Fucking shitty band.
Fucking.
Shitty band.
Woo! Eddie dropping bombs, baby. Eddie Pence ain't fucking around today. By the way, you can email us whenever you want.
Please do
Ramble
that.
at ramblepod.com. Follow us on Twitter at podcastramble1.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram at podcastramble. No one.
No
We
one.
merch on our T Public store.
Yeah, we do.
Eddie. Isn't that nice?
We do.
How about that,
We do.
huh? Please. We're at Ramble 218. When did they bury us, Eddie? When did the press and
7?
all the they gave us 7? I think
Did they give us 6?
Yeah, that's right. Because I know Mel Kiper also has a podcast book,
Yeah.
and he
And we weren't even we were projected to not be drafted, and we would be lucky to get camp invites.
yes, that's where Mel Kiper had.
That's
us.
where Kuiper had us. We would be undrafted free agents.
It was podcast book.
Yeah, my podcast book in my top 10. These guys don't belong. And this is back when there was 23 rounds in a draft.
I don't have any lips.
I don't have any lips, and now the only thing I'm known for is my hair, and
that's
I'm
gone.
losing that. I'm very upset.
That's gone.
Mel Kiper.
Oh fuck! Why does that guy get animated at all? It's
I
like
love
they're-
watching the real football people get so pissed at him.
they
they
hate
want to
him.
beat the ever loving.
Who was that guy? Sean Salisbury. I
Sean
think?
Salisbury, I think, and he wanted to beat the shit out of Mel Kiper.
And the other guy he hated too was John Clayton.
I think Salisbury got me too'd.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did, but he hated John Clayton too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Right? John Clayton he hated as well. He hated. With John Clayton though, come on, imagine how tough of a cover he was back in the day.
I mean, come on.
You think Tyreek Hill has speed?
He looks like an unborn fetal twin
Oh, fuck.
that you had to have surgically removed from your shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Look,
We're dead.
there's some teeth on my back. Oh, wait, no, that's John Clayton. Can we have him removed?
John Clayton looks like that fucking thing in Total Recall.
That's Quaid. Whatever his name was.
Uatu.
He's like, Quaid. Why are we picking on John Clayton?
What is that guy? He's
never
the
done anything
best
else.
ESPN commercial ever.
Yes.
No, wait,
By
what's better?
far.
That one or the Crocodile Hunter jumping on the Florida State Gator mascot? The Florida Gator mascot. Not Florida State, but the Florida Gator.
Well, Crocodile Hunter's dead now, right?
Does he get the push because of that?
Does he get?
Because we lost
He
him?
might get that.
You know when he died, the Crocodile Hunter?
Back like 2005, 2006, something like that?
My birthday.
He died on your birthday.
September 4th. Wow. Yeah. Croc. So I can never have a happy birthday ever again.
No, your birthdays are ruined forever.
Ever. I just think about that. What we
that's
lost.
brutal.
What we had, what we lost. That's all I think about.
And there's people today that still do the same hacky, shitty impression of the crocodile.
No.
Yes. I've seen Instagram
You're
videos of
kidding.
yes. People still do that hacky, shitty
God,
impression.
so bad.
Right.
So
Anytime
bad.
they see an animal or the best is when you're walking down the street and they see like a cat or a dog and then they act like that's a wild animal and then they turn into the crocodile hunter.
Oh, that's
so hilarious.
That's boy, I'm pissing myself.
It's
right
so
now
hilarious
thinking
when
about
people
it.
do hacky shit like
Do you,
that.
you know what? All I can think about though, real quick. Please subscribe
yeah.
to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating.
Do
Pod,
that.
We're deadlocked at 100 5 stars.
Come on, people.
And we're
Do it for
deadlocked
John
at
Clayton.
72 customer ratings. Come
We
on,
may
guys.
need a naked John Clayton on our Ramble Radio.
We're doing that next.
That's gonna come up
happening
on Friday.
Friday. I'm just so happy that Andrea, the love of my life,
Oh, absolutely.
green fucking lit a brand new bookshelf for all my
Look
figures.
at that. It's
Just
in. It's in route.
Green.
On
Already
Amazon
ordered it. Already
IKEA,
green
be
lit.
here tomorrow.
IKEA's on the. She green lit the fuck out of that.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Don't build it until she gets home so she can help.
Wait a minute.
Make her part of the project. That way
what
she's
if-
invested in it.
What if I go to the gym when it gets here?
Oh, that's even better.
and then she has to build.
and then on your way out, go, this better be built by the time I get back.
or I'm fucking you up, lady.
And then
Just be clear, I always build the shelves there.
then it
Wow,
becomes a home
okay.
project.
That was a lie. Thank God
Was that a
nobody could
lie?
hear that.
Was that a
Was
lie?
a lie.
Was that a lie?
was a lie. Thank God. Thank God.
100%
Honey, that's enough. For those who didn't hear, she says she builds all the shelves anyway. She not all.
No,
of
these
them.
were built.
These were already built before you took.
These are BA before Andrea.
Before Andrea. This is solo, like
Those
a man, as a man doing this. The middle one though, she built.
She built this one.
Yeah, the middle one. I think she did. Do that. She likes that kind of shit. That's not my fault.
Is that what you tell yourself?
I do.
That's good.
It's 1 minute.
Okay,
and
here it
they're
is.
trying to put it together.
Right.
And then he is just
He loses
yelling at
loses his
it,
shit.
Yeah.
losing his shit.
You get mad, right?
You're
at
gonna
the
be a
IKEA
good.
shit?
You're gonna be a good dad.
I can't wait. I can't.
So
wait.
much patience.
Oh yeah. The fuck is wrong with you? That's all we say.
Why you keep shitting your pants?
Stop shitting your pants, you
Jerry, he's
fucking
3
pieces.
weeks old. Well, that's no excuse. I don't shit my
I'm
pants.
gonna hold him over the toilet and give him a treat when he shits over the toilet.
Let me know when you go to shit. I'll take you to the toilet. He's 4 weeks old. He can't talk.
I always worry. I don't want to be those World of Warcraft dads. Remember that guy?
Which one?
He was so into playing World of Warcraft that he stuck his toddler infant in the closet because
Oh,
it wouldn't
yeah.
stop crying.
Yeah.
I think it died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy
No.
while you're playing.
Think he got let? Think his wife? Think the
Terraria.
wife left him?
She should give him a second chance. He sounds like a winner. I mean, you don't get a catch like that twice in life, right? That's a once in a lifetime catch. Then again, I don't know what she looked like, so maybe it was.
Maybe it was.
Maybe that was her only option.
That might have been. That might have been.
So
I
who knows?
highly doubt it, though. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's no way that was her only. Please subscribe to the Ramble. 5-star
And
rating.
Ramble Radio.
And Ramble,
Go to
our
the YouTube channel.
right?
Yeah, we get these video
Fucking hell.
numbers up.
Eddie's got another show called Swings and Misses.
I got Swings and Misses.
And the Ralph
Report. Ralph Report on Patreon.com.
I got. I'm doing a new
Help us
thing on
out.
YouTube. Maybe tomorrow. The first episode of my retro video
Retro
game.
Rocha coming
Retro
out?
Rocha might debut tomorrow.
Smug Nerd came out on Monday.
Smug Nerd, my
Look at
thing
that.
that
You're
Eddie helps
gonna
me
have
with.
content out 5 days a week.
That's
Look
what the
at
hope
you.
is. I don't know. Retro Rocha I'm going to do once every 2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
So
you got
most-
something Monday, then you got Tuesday with radio, Wednesday with the Ramble,
every other Thursday.
Friday with another Ramble
Yep,
radio.
and then every other Thursday, Retro Rocha.
So basically, you're putting out almost 5 days of content.
Trying
Good
to,
for
man.
you.
For free.
Free content. Look at you.
All I ask, you buy our CDs.
That's it.
You go to our TeePublic store.
Do it.
You buy our shirts.
Oh, I got some good news. I delivered all the stuff to Comedy Dynamics yesterday.
Hey, the
So,
unspecial.
the unspecial. Everything.
happening.
Everything is there.
It's happening.
They're going to start pitching it March 1st, is what I've been told.
Fuck.
So
And
We'll
it's
see
going
what
to be
happens.
airing March 3rd,
that's
baby.
the goal.
my call.
Worldwide, March
Worldwide.
3rd.
March. They pitch it March 1st.
Everywhere, March 3rd.
They air. There's going to be a bidding war. I'm telling you, baby.
Well, they told me 2 to 3 months once they pitch it.
Is
It'll
how long it
so
takes?
probably expect it June-ish,
All right.
sometime in the summer.
What better way to enjoy your summer
Right? What a way to
than
kick
to
off
see
the summer.
a masterpiece of a comedy hour?
And with the comedy
I think I've
unspecial.
seen the whole hour, just not at once.
Probably. You've probably seen pieces of it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And it's good.
I need to write.
It's funny. It's oh, we lost you. Plug your mic in.
It's there. It's plugged in.
Uh-oh.
Not
All right,
going?
now you're back.
Okay.
That was weird.
Well, fuck, dude.
See, that
Are you
was
trying to sabotage
that
me
was
out
the
of
good
this?
Lord saying, "No, you don't. You're good where you
I'm
are."
good. I just keep that same hour.
They don't want the
Run
world.
with that?
No, but just don't beat yourself up. That's
Okay,
all.
I won't.
I did sabotage you earlier. I was totally pulling a Dio, and I mistakenly
You weren't
had
getting any feed on me.
I had Eddie's mic in the wrong input.
And which is they're totally acceptable because you've never done this before.
I never.
We're not. It's not like we're on podcast number 217.
218.
218.
Yeah, I'm very new to this.
There's no real.
I just
excuse.
try to sabotage you. There's like been 14 rambles where you don't hear anything. Where you're.
You know what? I've never actually gone back and listened to the rambles we do.
See, I
I could
bank
be
on
muted
that.
out of all of them.
I bank on this. It just sounds like the whole thing sounds like Fight Club, where I'm just talking to myself and everyone's like, "What the fuck is going on here? Like, what is happening?"
That's why the numbers.
Do you think that movie holds up?
Fight Club? I haven't seen it in a minute.
I haven't either. I want to know. I wonder.
It's
I
one of those
remember
movies.
thinking-
Once you see it, it's sort of like Sixth Sense. Once you see it,
You're
and
like,
you saw what
okay.
happened. You're like, oh, okay.
I don't need to see here are the little winks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'll go back. I saw Sixth Sense, and then it surprised me, and then I went back and saw it again just so I could see the little, okay. They were playing this the whole time.
Right.
Same thing with Fight Club, but I think I saw both of them twice, and I never saw them again.
Yeah. Did I tell you my Sixth Sense story?
No.
I used to work at a bookstore in Dallas. And a
we've heard.
friend of mine,
We're well aware.
well aware.
Yes.
She went with me.
Okay.
A fellow employee. We're like, let's go see this flick. Opening night. All we knew was it was about a little kid who saw ghosts.
Yes.
Nothing else.
That's what the trailer would tell
Didn't
you.
read any reviews. Nothing. Like, let's go opening night. I'm not trying whatever.
You called it.
15 minutes in,
What gave it away?
he got shot in the gut, Bruce Willis.
Right.
And I've seen a million westerns.
And you're a gut shot.
Who survives a gut shot?
You
Whoever survives? Have you ever seen anyone in a movie
no,
survive a gut
you
shot?
die a gut shot.
Right? He got
Jack
shot
Billy
in the
the
gut.
Kid. What's his face? The sheriff. Gut shot.
Dude, Unforgiven. Bring
Unforgiven.
me some water, boys.
Gut shot.
God damn it, get him some
Yeah.
water.
Fucking Tombstone. He got shot in the back, but it probably
Through
went
the
into his gut. It probably went in his
You
gut.
never survived the gut shot.
You never survive a gut shot.
And then so I'm watching, and then like it was when one of the first times, because I started noticing nobody's actually talking to Bruce Willis but the kid.
right.
Like his wife just stares at him at the dinner.
Right.
You know what I mean? The mom isn't acknowledging him when the kid comes home from school.
Yeah.
And then so I turn, I'm like, I think I might have figured something out about this movie. I think there might be a secret ending.
Right.
And then my friend Lauren goes, all right, don't say shit. I'm like, no, I know. And then 2 minutes later, she goes, oh, well, fucking tell me so I'll believe you. And I'm like, well,
You should have just written it down on a piece of paper and handed it to him.
I didn't have a pen and paper. I didn't think about this. And I said, hey, I think Bruce Willis is actually a ghost because it's about a kid seeing dead people. And I don't know. I think there's going to be a twist, and I think he's a ghost. And then, like, 30 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. She just turns around and punches me right in the arm with everything she has.
That's not fair because she asked.
I know.
That's not fair.
But she realized, oh, fuck, he's right. And then I got smacked right.
That's not fair. That's not your fault. You
Not
asked.
my fault.
You
but
didn't blurt it
I
out.
had a feeling. I called it, man.
Were you ever tempted at all during the movie just to yell it out, just to ruin it
No,
for
I
everybody?
don't want to do that. I wouldn't be like that kind of guy. I told you my Lord of the Rings story, right, in Laredo?
No.
With the Cholos commenting.
No. No, I don't think. Maybe you did. That sounds familiar.
All right, this has sensitive language. Okay, I'm just
Oh, good,
telling
you put the warning
everyone.
up now.
Oh, boy. This has sensitive language. So we're there. It's Two Towers.
Yeah.
The end of Two Towers when they're like, think they'll ever tell stories about us. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then Sam's like, oh, please tell me the story of Frodo and the Ring. It's my favorite. And Frodo's like, well, you can't leave out Sam. He couldn't have done it without his Sam, right?
Right.
And these two cholos, I can say this because I'm Mexican. These two cholos were in the back of the theater.
Right.
I've told the story before. I don't know if I told it here. In complete earnestness. Like it was just like the guy, it was like he solved the math equation in his head. He just goes, oh, they're like faggots, huh? Out loud. Just killed the entire mood. Everyone's like telling him to shut the fuck up. It ruins. That's all he got from that. That's all he got.
The whole Two Towers movie, he just finally put together that they're homosexuals, and then blurts it out.
In the most crude way, insensitive,
But
way
earnest,
possible.
earnest
But like
way.
he really was. Like,
It wasn't like I was trying to.
right.
He wasn't
trying to get a laugh.
No. He was like, oh shit.
He just. Oh. Oh fuck.
Oh. Fuck.
Which I think every movie should be viewed once in a shitty neighborhood.
It's a different experience.
It's a different
It's a different
experience.
experience.
No matter what race, just if it's a poor, shitty neighborhood,
Yeah.
you are going to have something. You'll have a story to. Marley! You'll have a story. Honey! He's trying to eat the flowers. Can you get him? I think he might have gotten one.
Put him outside.
Put him outside, this fucking mutt.
Get rid of the cat.
He's been chewing this little fucking.
Looky.
He ate like half of it.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Marley!
What is your deal, dude?
Is that bad for him?
Probably.
God damn it. You just killed yourself. You happy, you dipshit? You took suicide
Why is she getting you
pills.
poison flowers?
I don't know why she gave me poison flowers.
That's not cool.
Marley, God, I should have known this. I should have had an eye on this idiot. Good call, Eddie. Eddie,
Oh, yeah, I
the
saw-
parent.
You know, I'm the parent. I
parent.
have ever watchful eyes.
I can't believe this.
So
He ate a bunch or no?
he ate something.
Gee, I hope he's going to be all right.
He'll be okay.
Jesus.
If not, we'll have to
Marley.
buy flowers for him.
For him. That
That
lose
was actually my test for him. To see if he could handle.
a kid.
I
kid.
set that all up. I knew that Marley was going to go after.
Look at
So
you.
you're trying to kill the cat. Good for you.
Just to prove a point. I
to-
lose my mother a year ago and my cat today.
Yeah.
This is not good.
That's how you mark it every year. Kill
God,
something.
I know. Jesus, February 4th. Rough date on the calendar. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell.
It'll
man.
get your mind off your mom.
It will.
Have a dead cat.
Have a dead Marley. You sure he's gonna be all right?
We'll find out.
Fuck, he seems okay.
He seems
I hope
okay.
that shit's not like instant. I hope
He
it's
seems-
instant, so you know. Okay, he's fine then.
And
This motherfucker eats any plant.
I know.
He
That's
goes.
the hair eater.
That's the hair eater. He's
Yeah.
eating your. He
He's
eats your
eaten my
son.
hair
He
before.
loves
Oh,
Colton's
he loves
hair.
Colton's hair.
Jesus Christ, he loves to chew on Colton's, and Colton loves it.
Yeah.
Colton like puts
Colton,
his head
he
in his
leans into
face,
that
like,
shit,
Come
man.
on, eat it. They're made for each other, him and Colton. They're besties.
They're our besties.
God. Anyway, where were
So,
we?
We are into something.
We're into man. What? Where? I don't even. Oh, the Lord of the Rings. So I called it, and then I didn't call Unbreakable because I didn't want to, because that was the only movie of his that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
all the way through. I wanted to be surprised.
That's
So
my
I tried to
favorite movie.
shut myself off from
Yeah.
it. The Village.
I called in the preview.
Right.
The preview, I saw the preview.
Like, okay, these are just weirdos.
Yeah, they
modern
live in
day.
modern time.
Oh God, oh.
I only went to that movie to see if it was really going to be exactly what I thought it was.
And you know when they do it is the opening scene when they're at the funeral.
Yeah.
And like the grave marker was like the 1800s.
Yeah.
But one of the chubby guys has those big ass like 1600s mutton chops.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's out of place. Like
Yeah.
they don't know. So no big budget movie is gonna have that big of a costume makeup mistake.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, boom.
Yeah.
It was that I couldn't.
Stupid. I hated that movie.
I hated it. Hated it. I didn't
Hated
even
that
bother seeing the one where the plants kill people by the wind.
I didn't see that one. The one where I checked out of M. Night Shyamalan was the girl in the water or whatever.
I didn't bother seeing that.
That's where
I heard
checked
that
out.
was terrible.
I couldn't do it anymore. He burned me too many times.
What has he done? Supposedly Split was good, but I heard Glass
Split was good.
terrible.
Glass was awful.
That's
Apparently,
what I heard. Yeah, I don't know, but some people put Glass on their top 10.
Really?
Some of our listeners, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe it was
Okay.
great.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't
Is
see
Marley dead yet?
Maybe
Where is he? Did
It's
he
okay.
die?
No,
Where did
he's
this
fine.
fucking go?
he went to
Jesus.
heaven already.
She's happy.
He ascended.
Lolita can't wait for him to die.
I bet.
She's-
She wants us all to die.
Oh yeah.
Look at how she's
Look
staring
at
at
him
us.
with those fucking eyes, man. Oh, we still don't have a name for the episode yet. I can't name it what the Cholo said at Lord of the Rings.
No, can't do that one.
I can't do it.
We'll get canceled.
We'll get canceled quick.
We don't need to get canceled.
I shouldn't have even said it. I
No.
mean, I quoted him.
You did.
It was a quote. I would never say that. I would never even. I never thought that once watching the Lord of the Rings movies. Like
I don't know what we said. We could have a title. I don't think we have a title.
we
yet.
haven't gone there yet, man.
No.
The night's still young.
It's
buddy.
early. It's early.
We
in
have
this ramble.
hours of rambling to do.
Do we?
Hours. We're gonna pull another marathon, even though we don't have to.
Dun, dun, dun.
Remember when we did that?
Oh, we had
That was a good
6 things in a row.
7 things.
4 videos and 2
It
rambles.
was like 16 videos, 43
It was crazy,
rambles.
guys. It was
All of
crazy.
them unaired
all in.
in a vault.
Yeah.
Are we gonna put them out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe after we die.
Should we?
Probably not.
Maybe not.
Probably not. They got really weird.
Make them miss us.
They got real weird.
Right. Leave them hungry for more.
Even though they don't know they want it
They don't know they want it.
yet.
Do they? Do they know?
But if they don't know they want it, keep it away from them until
Come
they
on.
realize they do.
Thank you. See?
That's how you do it.
God damn, all the knowledge Eddie Pence is
Right.
dropping right now.
So much.
This is the
We should have a podcast or something.
Eddie Pence Oracle episode. You're like the Oracle of
I'm
truth.
just saying you got to get a bookshelf in here. You have her build it.
Man, I think you're right.
I'm not wrong.
We're gonna build a bookshelf, and the girlfriend's gonna pay for it, and my girlfriend's paying for it.
fat fuck.
Oh God, what a piece of shit. Man. Oh, should we sing? Let's sing.
Oh yeah. What do we have up?
Oh, what hat
What
would
hat?
they wear?
Okay.
Oof, that harmonica.
Is it dope?
Eddie,
I know.
do you have to ask?
I know.
You know. You know how dope it is. Come on.
You know, I might start covering some Kiss songs just to improve.
how
Kiss.
bad Kiss is?
Just to rectify Kiss.
I don't think that's that half bad of an idea.
No, I should
Buddy.
start covering some Kiss songs.
Why not?
Yeah.
But you don't even like I was made for loving
Ugh.
you, baby.
God.
The one I tell you, the one Kiss song I still like though
Yeah.
is the Sure Know Something, the other disco one.
Uh-huh.
I've been a gambler, but I'm nobody's fool, and
Mm.
I should know something. Nothing.
Nothing.
No one
Don't
can
like
make
it,
me
don't care
feel
about
the
it,
way
don't
that
want it,
you
ever.
do, and I should know
What's the hat?
something.
Hit me up again.
This is
Let the people know.
this is the WWE
Mm-hmm.
goes into the Valet Hall
Mm-hmm.
of Fame.
Now, do we clarify? Does this include managers, or is it just escorts?
Just escorts.
This is like.
But the people who were both can count. Do you get what I mean? Like some people
like Miss
were
Elizabeth was a manager and an escort.
and an escort. But we'll talk about this in a minute. First off, real quick, if you don't mind, Colin Magg says Hitler and trains in a 6-pack sequel. Hey, Jerry, Eddie, and Cody. Sadly, no Cody today.
Sorry.
He's at a
He's
concert.
got a free concert he has to review.
He has to review, the poor guy.
Son of a bitch.
Firstly, another great ramble. Thank you, though
Thank
I do
you.
wonder, after hearing Cody's movie choices, whether Old Yeller is his idea of a light comedy.
Cody likes the dark stuff.
Is Old Yeller just a slapstick?
I think
for
it
him?
is. It's his
But we've both been there.
It's his Blazing Saddles.
When we were late 20s, Cody's age.
I said, well, I used
Yeah.
to be a cinephile. Like when I was younger and I got out of
still
film
am.
school, I was
still
like,
am.
I want to feel and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
now, honestly, since having a kid, like it changed me.
So
Like,
I can't talk you into going and seeing a downer with me.
I'll do it every once in a while, but
Yeah.
I prefer not to.
We should go see that Sandler flick. It's not too much of a downer. It's just intense.
I know.
It's intense.
I want to break from the world when I go
Yeah.
to the movie now.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go in and get stressed out and sad.
Right. That makes sense.
I used
That
to. I
makes
used to
sense.
love it.
That makes it. You almost sound like a redneck, though.
I do.
I don't go to movies to think.
I don't want to think. I don't mind
wanna
thinking.
think.
And I like seeing movies where I'm like, it shit like hits me. I'm like, oh fuck, that's brilliant.
Right.
But I just don't like.
Can't do the sad shit.
Like fucking like.
Like that documentary about the family in Mexico who just by choice.
Like fucking like Life is Beautiful. I remember seeing Life is Beautiful in the theater.
That was just like, holy shit.
And I'm like, they took him around and they fucking shot him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I was just like.
Great
like,
scene, though.
And then what he did for his son to get
Oh,
him
my
through
God.
the camp. And
Oh,
then, like,
my God. Masterpiece.
I'm like, it was beautiful. I fucking.
But you don't ever need to see this
I don't.
again.
But the way it hung with me for like a month.
Oh, absolutely. That
and I'm
movie.
like, fuck. I don't want to carry that around now. Then I
Oof.
could. Now I don't want to carry that around.
Did you see Jojo Rabbit?
I haven't seen it yet.
I think there's some
I have the screener. I want to watch. That's
It's-
a movie I did want to see just because I love
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
It's tremendous. But there are some moments.
Yeah, I know.
There are definitely some
Like I've
man.
been there. I just don't enjoy
Yeah.
going there now in my age and the current state of the world.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have something to distract me.
I'm with you.
But that's
Colin says, what I'm writing pre-ramble is firstly the whole Hitler getting the trains run on time saying, well, where I'm from, it's used as an insult to someone's tardiness or general quality of work, i.e., for fuck's sakes, trains late, even Hitler managed to get them running on time, unlike these jokers. Okay.
Okay.
Secondly, your six-pack sequel inspired me to draft an outline for it. I hope you approve.
Oh, absolutely.
I did get carried away and wrote a full storyboard and character outlines, but I'll just sling you some of the bullet points.
We can get this off the ground, guys.
I'm in this.
We can get this off the ground.
Oh, my God. Six-pack 2, Brewster's Keg.
Oh, I love it. My man. I'm already in.
Well,
Sold.
Brewster's dead. Autoerotic asphyxiation kids reunite at the funeral.
Okay.
So we lose Brewster.
Oh, so we don't have any Kenny Rogers.
About the old days and introduce families to each other. All while reading, they find out the estate divided equally between them, a large amount of cash, etc., and the Six's old race carts. They decide to do a family team called Six Pack Racing with the kids, but fallout over which kids will drive as there's 24 kids and only 6 cars. So each family takes
I like
a
each
turn
kid had 6 kids.
and
That's great.
start their own team. Yeah.
Or-
It's great. Unusual.
That'd be 36 kids.
36 would it be? That's right.
6 times 6.
Unusual competitive hijinks ensue till the ghost of Brewster Baker visits
Oh,
each family.
I like it. It's a Christmas movie.
A la Luke Skywalker, bringing them back together. Side note, Brewster's ghost is like in Beetlejuice how he looked when he died. So his ghost has a stretched neck, trousers around his ankles, and cockmere pulled off in his hand. And as the family, they buy more cars instead of a six-pack racing, and now it's Brewster's Keg. Keep up the fun, guys. Colin Mags. How does that not sweep
I like
every award?
I like it.
If that were to come
I
out?
will go to that movie because that movie, I don't mind feeling in that movie.
Right. That.
I will feel all the feels in that movie.
Oh, with Kenny Rogers' ghost holding his dead dick in his hand.
Severed penis in his hand and his stretched out neck.
You can run, you can hide, never let it inside. Keep living your life in the dark. He also says, I thought I'd let you know how much you crazy, dumb, hilarious podcast means to me. Background, just over 10 years ago, my life went to hell. My body finally gave up and put my life in a blender. Thanks to too many arthritic joints, a few born deformities, and a bit of spinal trauma and a sprinkle of nerve damage has left me in constant pain with little sensation in my lower legs and barely able to walk.
I'm sorry,
This
man.
led to a few unsuccessful operations and ideas to make life easier. All didn't work. Depression and anxiety came next with all the suicide attempts, etc. I was a mess on more pharmaceuticals than the average episode of Breaking Bad. Now, after counseling, etc., and a fantastic wife and family, I'm at least away from the suicide end of the spectrum, though I'm pretty much housebound through anxiety and other circumstances. Now, the part you've played in making my life better. Not only do you make me laugh, which is great medicine, but by reading my entries and shout-outs, you're excluding making me feel part of the world and included in life. Oh, you've excluded me making me feel part of the world and included in life again. So thanks again. You guys do really more than you can imagine. Colin Mags. Jesus
thanks,
Christ,
Colin, man.
Thank you, buddy.
bud.
What a fucking great. That's nice to hear.
That is really nice.
Shit.
Thank you.
Man, thank
Got the
you,
fucking
buddy.
Goosebumps. Jesus.
Fuck, right?
Yeah.
Gary Priest says, hey, Jerry, Eddie, Cody, thanks as always for a brilliant show. I could listen to your six-pack love all damn day. Now, I got a lot this week to contribute because after growing up on the majesty of British wrestling's in the late 80s, WWE was never going to compare. Below is a clip of what I'm talking about. 2 Titans of the Ring, Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks going at it. We have to watch this later. Forget Hogan and Undertaker. Wrestling is all about 2 morbidly obese guys fake slamming into each other. So all I have is the open close encore. All right, that's
All right,
fine. We'll
that's all
get
you
to
gotta
that,
do.
buddy. Shit, yeah. Thank you, Gary. Colin Maggs, he says, love and Ramble Radio. That's video, but also radio. It's great watching you guys, but Dex has got issues. He's a space quagmire. He really is. Hall of Fame, Miss Elizabeth. No one before or after has been so beloved. There you go. It's, man, goddamn smack. Does a pseudo bodyguard count? He says Virgil with Ted DiBiase, and the runner-up is Hornswoggle with Finley.
Hornswoggle.
But they go in with Virgil on the valet hat. That's a good one, too. Brian Withers says, I didn't watch wrestling in the glory days of a hat. I would probably say Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth, that's the first thing that popped in my head. But as I talked over with my wife, Jennifer Cabrales, who gets mad when I don't name check her, Stephanie McMahon walking in with Triple H is a better pick for me. That's the era I watched, late 90s to the early 2000s. All right. Has anyone made yours yet?
Miss Elizabeth.
That was mine, too.
Yeah.
Who else could it be?
If you're going manager, I'm going Bobby the Brain. But if you're going valet manager, I'm going Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth. I'm with you. I am with you. So, yeah, let's see. We got, all right, we have, let me find who else. Todd C. Let's see who Todd C. says. Stacy Keebler.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I chimed in. It was a hell of a Christmas season. I've been trying to get back healthy and keeping up with the show, but I finally have a chance to chime in for this week. I feel bad that I've gone for so long, but hopefully I'm back now with a vengeance. Anyway,
Nice.
Here's my input for the week. Stacy Keebler. That's a good one.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that choice, my friend. That's a damn good one.
Good stuff.
Let's see. And then we also have Patrick Carruthers. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Eddie, Jerry, Cody, Ramblers, and James. Hope everyone is doing well and survived the Super Bowl parties. Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, I go Miss Elizabeth.
Bob Seger's a little tough. I had to leave out some great songs. Had to lean heavy on the internet for the wrestling stuff. He goes, Miss Elizabeth. That's a good one. Let's Grady W. Smithy III. While the WWE has some great valets during our lifetime, I had to go back through its history when it was a National Wrestling Alliance. They should wear the hat for Gorgeous George's valet Jeffries, who would toss rose petals over the red carpet while George walked up. Always had a mirror so that George could check his hair. Gorgeous George might not have been the original heel, but he was the original superstar heel, and you have to give the man credit and his valet respect.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you on that. That's a great one. Shawn Williams. Hey, Jerry and Eddie, I know you guys did your top 10 movies 2019. I posted mine in the group, and I'll just give the big three. Tie between Rise of Skywalker and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Rise was a fun movie and a decent closure to the saga. As for Hollywood, it was a long movie, and it was for close-up overkill, even for Tarantino, to the point I thought, enough already. Number 2, Knives Out, because the movie was brilliant, and that kind of movie you just don't make anymore. And number 1, Avengers Endgame, because that movie was a masterpiece, and the scene where they all return and Cap says Avengers Assemble does not get old. Hall of Fame hat. Miss Elizabeth.
Yep.
I had a feeling she was going to run away with it, right?
Yeah.
Charles Phillips, Miss Elizabeth, the one and only. Yeah, you had a feeling this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one and only Miss Elizabeth. So there we go. I had Miss Elizabeth. How could you not?
How
right?
could you not? How could you not?
I felt bad. I left her out of my managers because I thought, you know what? She was more of the valet.
Yeah, she really was.
She was more of a cheerleader than a manager.
Yeah.
She
did
never really
take bumps though.
She did take bumps.
She took a big bump.
She did. Yeah, when fucking
Macho Man flew through the ring and nailed her. Broke
God,
her mega powers.
I thought that killed her when I was a kid.
So
I was
did
like,
I.
oh God,
I was
Miss
like, how
Elizabeth's
they
dead.
fake that? There's no way you can fake that.
Miss
See,
Elizabeth is
Dad,
dead.
this is real.
Miss Elizabeth just died.
That was my concrete proof that wrestling was real.
Yeah. Oh,
that scene right there.
That sold it for me. That kept me going for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was like, it's real, dude.
It's real.
You can't fake
You
that.
can't
Look
fake
at
that. He flew right into her.
Nailed a woman. Because you never seen a woman get hit before.
No, he
Not
went
like
ass
that.
first, right?
Yeah.
Did he just ass first right into her? She was out.
She took a hard bump.
Man, good on her.
Because that never happened. Now you'd be like, oh, whatever.
Right.
But
did Lex Luger kill her? I don't want to go there, but
he didn't help her. Let's put it that way. I don't know if he killed her, but he didn't do anything to help the situation.
Oh, fuck. That's
So she was dying, and I don't think he did anything to stop that.
Did he become Jesus-y before or after?
I don't remember.
Oh, well. Let's sing some more. Let's open,
fuck.
close, and an encore. Jesus, man. Colton doesn't listen to the Ramble, right?
No.
Oh, he'd be on heroin with these
It's
harmonicas.
just too much. It's too much to bear.
Man.
It's too heavy of a cross
Oof.
to bear.
Oof.
I wouldn't put that on him.
This was tough. This was a tough one. right here.
What is it?
Open close encore. Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. Pull up on the old phone.
I mean, oh, right?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't easy to do, pal.
No.
Joe Capone says he opens with Ramblin' Gamblin' Man, closes with Rock and Roll Never Forgets, encores with Against the Wind. Joe Capone also had the Sensational Sherri on his valet hat.
Nice.
Not only was she the best lady wrestlers of all time, she was double dangerous as a valet for Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, and Harlem Heat when she accompanied to the ring. Plus, horny teenage me always hoped her dress would get ripped off during a match.
I always consider her more of a manager than a valet because
Same here.
She got involved so much.
I thought she was more of a manager.
Miss Elizabeth
too.
always just stood there and clapped, and Macho Man would pull her in front of every once in a while, but she never
Yeah.
really got involved. We're like,
What I loved about Sherri, Macho Man ain't pulling her in front of him.
no.
You know, she was like a take no shit. Fuck you.
She always got involved. I always consider her a manager.
Yeah. Oh, the great Sensational Sherri. Fuck. And what a great name.
Yeah.
The Sensational Sherri.
And Scary Sherri.
Scary Sherri. When Brutus gave her that one, and then Macho Man attacked him. Right. All right. That's a good open close encore from Joe Capone.
Solid.
That's solid, man. That hits all the marks. Gary Priest opens with Shakedown, Breakdown, you busted. The minute those drums start, the crowd is going to go crazy. Closes with Night Moves. Got to be this. A great sing-along. What a wonderful, understated middle eight. And then backing singers come in, and we all escape those awkward teenage blues and become damn rock stars. Encore. Hollywood Nights. Drive-in rock and roll with a killer chorus. Perfect to send everyone home singing. Have a great day, guys. Gary. Thank you, Gary. Oh, that's good, too.
I don't know how you do that. It's too hard.
Seeger's so great. I mean, Colin Maggs opens Old Time Rock and Roll, closes with Night Moves, encores. I hate to say this. No offense to Kenny Rogers and Sheena E. But
We've got tonight.
we've got tonight. You can't touch the original.
Yeah.
Seeger's is just, it's so much sadder.
But you know what? I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, I've heard that every time Kenny Rogers sings that song, he tanks it a little bit.
That's how good he is.
Just because he knows you can't touch Seeger, and he doesn't want to ruin the image. So he'll just he doesn't go full Kenny on it.
So he's like that. Let's say Seeger is at 2,999 hits.
Yeah.
Kenny's the pitcher. I'm just going to give you a quick one up
He
the
just
middle.
throws one right over the plate.
Right over the plate.
Just over
buddy.
the plate.
This for you, pal.
Yeah.
This game's meaningless, right? Last
He's like,
game
I'm
of the
Kenny,
season.
you're Seeger,
Right.
we are where we
Here,
are.
Just go ahead.
You take it. It's like when, Favre fell down for the stray hand set.
Right. Exactly.
That's all it is.
That's all.
One pro to another, you know what?
I got you,
You
buddy.
can have this one. That's just a
fuck.
rumor I've heard. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
I can see it.
But I'm just saying he'll take a knee when that song comes
Well,
out.
because when I saw him, when he did We've Got Tonight, he with one hand he was holding the mic, the other he was just signing the frisbee.
Yeah, like he
was just getting
doesn't
ready.
pull a full 100% of Kenny into it.
He was half-assed.
Yeah, but he does that on purpose. He does that on purpose.
He's doing the frisbee
Yeah,
signature.
I mean everything else he's throwing full Kenny behind it.
Right.
This one he takes his foot off the gas pedal a little bit. You get about 80% Kenny on it.
Oh fuck. Again.
How about a duet with Bob Seger and Kenny Rogers doing We've Got Tonight
The best duet ever?
together?
The best duet ever.
Right.
Oh my God.
How has that never been done?
Hello.
Hello, Grammys.
Hello. Right? When they're doing the dead people?
That's what I'm saying.
Right? When they do the in memoriam?
Fucking get fucking holograms, make this happen.
We've got tonight.
Have
right?
Kenny walk out there, roll Kenny out
Dun,
there,
dun, 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 dun,
have a hologram of Bob
I know
Seger.
it's late. He's still alive.
No, but he does not going to show up for this. Get a hologram of Bob
I know
Seger.
you're weird.
Get a hologram of Kenny Rogers
I
in
know
their
your
prime.
plans.
Get him in their prime.
Oh, don't
Get Kenny
include
dressed
me.
as Brewster.
This is so good. He's got the zip up racing outfit. Oh, fuck.
Fuck me.
God damn smack. They open with Old Time Rock and Roll. How can you not open with Tom Cruise
songs.
sliding in via Risky Business? Close with Blue Monday via Roadhouse. Encore with Shakedown. Alex Foley for the win. You
Unreal.
busted. Shakedown. Breakdown. Let's see. Brian Withers. He opens with Her Strut. Closes with Catmandu. Encore is Someday Lady. You'll accompany me. Oof. God, you guys really killed it with this one.
Yeah, we did.
They killed it. They fucking.
Well, it also
killed
helps
it.
when there's no wrong answers.
That's kind of what the Bob Seger thing is, isn't it? I mean, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what Todd C says. Old Time Rock and Roll closes with Turn the Page. Encores with Hollywood Nights. Whew.
Hollywood Night.
Patrick Carruthers. Let's see what Patrick Carruthers says. Is that our reigning champ still?
Yeah, still the reigning
Still
champ.
the reigning champ. Bob Seger was a little tough. I'd leave out some great songs. He says, Old Time Rock and Roll gets a crowd going. Close. Shakedown. End on a rocker. Encore. Night Moves. Eves on into the night. Grady W. Smithy III opens with Old Time Rock and Roll. Ends with Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Encores with Turn the Page. Shawn Williams. He says, opens with Shakedown. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Best intro song in that trilogy. Wait a minute. Da-da-da-da-da. The heat is on. And Neutron Dance.
Neutron Dance. The whole opening sequence with the truck and the cigarettes. That's Neutron Dance. That, yeah. I love Seeger and I love Shakedown, but Neutron
Dance is the shit.
the way you open that movie.
Oh, I was just off. But one of the best opening chases. Someone stole my brand new Chevrolet.
No, it's great. And he's hanging out of the back of the truck.
Oh,
so
God.
good.
I'm just doing the Neutron.
Yeah.
No one has ever been the funny cop. No offense to the Bad Boys movies. You can't do it the way Eddie Murphy did.
Nope.
The first two Beverly Hills, especially the first one.
Yep.
That first Beverly Hills Cop, there it is. There is your funny cop to it. That's it.
Yep.
Nothing beats it. He says, opens with Shakedown, closes with Turn the Page, encores. Old Time Rock and Roll. He also, if I could say, put
Funnier
Miss Elizabeth.
cop in a cop movie. You got Axel F.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You got Will Smith, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys.
Martin
too.
Lawrence. Denzel Washington.
Training Day.
Training. Who's funnier?
Denzel and Training
Who
Day.
kills the comedic cop?
Denzel and Training Day, no question. No question. 1,000
I'm telling you
times
right now,
funnier.
if they made a Training Day 2 with Denzel, he's somehow still alive,
Yeah.
and he's training Axel Foley.
Best cop movie
Best
ever.
buddy cop movie of all
Ever.
time.
Ever. Charles Phillips says he opens with If I Was a Carpenter. Great song, great beat, awesome opener. Encores with Jody Girl. Closes with Jody Girl. Encores Turn the Page, then tells everyone that the show was a page turner. I like that.
Ooh.
I like that. Did anyone match yours?
No.
Same here. I have him open with Rock and Roll Never Forgets.
Nice.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit older.
That's
Come
a good
on.
one. That's a good one. It gets him pumped. See, I have him open. He's opening up slowly, but he's opening up what we got tonight.
Oh, shit. That's another good
Because
one.
he's telling everybody.
That's a message. Who
we got
needs
tonight.
tomorrow?
We don't need tomorrow.
Let's
'cause
make it last.
We have tonight coming up.
Let's
guys.
find
I'm
a
gonna
way.
fuck every single one of you.
We're all fucking tonight. I have him close with Turn the Page.
Okay. I have Old Time Rock and Roll. with the-
Dun, dun,
with the
dun,
close.
ba-da-bum-bum.
Yep.
And then I have him encore with Hollywood Nights.
Yeah, that's why I have Encore with. 'Cause
Right?
He's playing at the bowl.
Yeah. Hollywood
Yeah, and everyone just goes nuts, and they burn down the bowl because they don't want a show like this to ever happen.
Nights.
No show can compete with what just happened.
Did you ever see Narcos Mexico?
I did not.
Do you mind if I spoil the ending?
Go for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because it's a true story.
Yeah.
So if you look it up, you'll know what happens.
Yeah, go for it.
But it's all about the rise of the Mexican drug cartels.
Yes, I know that.
And
much.
it's all about how the U.S. got involved. And the whole time there's an actor with a very familiar voice, and I forgot his name. He's fucking great. He's narrating the whole
Yeah.
series, but you never see him. And Michael Pena plays Kiki Carmona, I believe was his name, and he was a DEA agent who went to Mexico. He was from like San Diego.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, fuck this. These guys are just owning Mexico. We got to stop them. Let me figure. So he goes in deep.
Yeah.
And they bust him. And what's his face? Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor. Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know his
Fuck,
name.
Luga.
It's Cassian Andor. To me.
Luna. Right? Diego
Luna Vachon, yes.
Luna. He plays the main drug lord who El Chapo is still like an underling of his at this
Right.
point. And he captures Michael Pena. They torture him. And the show ends where you find his dead body. Like they killed him. They're like,
Yeah.
but that was their big mistake. Was the U.S. DEA was like, oh, you're gonna kill one of our guys?
Yeah.
Okay. And the final scene is the narrator, And it's that dude. He was in fucking Argo. He was one of the cowboys in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, who was one of Leonardo DiCaprio's henchmen.
Okay.
And he just walks. It's one of the best final scenes in TV history. He just walks out of a tree. Then it cuts, and he's like narrating the story while he's driving this shitty van into Mexico. And then he goes, I never met the guy, but Kiki was one of us. And then him and like these 5 DAA agents, they all come out. They park in this shitty motel in Mexico. They open up the back of this truck, and there's just nothing but machine guns. And they all grab one. They goes, if these guys want a fucking war, we're going to give them a fucking war. And then they start playing Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Forget it! I was like, oh, what a great ending. Just Rock and Roll Never Forgets. And it was just, oh, man. Such a great, and Narcos Season 2 is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And that the teaser scene is just an amazing teaser because it's Diego Luna sitting at the head of a table, and all of the underlings, El Chapo, they're all sitting there they're all smiling at each other. It's like a real fancy dinner. Yeah. They're all laughing at each other's jokes, and then the camera pans underneath, and they all have machine guns pointed at each other under the table. Right. So fucking good, man. It's I can't wait to see that.
Awful life to be involved in,
dude. Right? Oh. Is it worth being an instant millionaire?
No.
Instant billionaire?
No.
Probably. No.
Money buys you that kind of happen? No.
You're looking over your shoulder if you're lucky. If you don't get killed.
Fuck, yeah, but how do you not have an ulcer? Like the size of Nebraska.
24/7.
Yeah, fuck that.
I couldn't sleep.
No, why would you want any
Because you think
of that?
if someone pays this bodyguard $5 more than I'm paying him.
I'm dead. Yeah. I'm dead, and I don't even know it.
Oh, fuck. I just got
that, dude.
No.
Hell no.
By the way, Ramble 219.
Yeah.
Video games go into the Power-Up Hall of Fame.
Okay.
What power-up item is on it? Is it the hammer in Donkey Kong?
Right. Is it the magic mushroom?
Is it the shroom in Mario? Right. What could it be? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Pac-Man
The Pac-Man invincibility thing.
Yeah.
It turns all the ghosts, or you eat the ghosts. Fuck, man. Come on. What's on that hat?
Yeah.
And then Ramble 219, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Oh.
What do they open, close, and encore with? Now, we can also do Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Right. They're included. But if you want to throw in some of the Neil Young moments as well, God damn it, I'm not stopping you, Eddie. I'm not stopping any of our Ramblers and James from doing that. Why should I?
Don't do it.
Imagine the monster I'd be if I had that kind of rule.
Well, that wouldn't be out of character for the evil commissioner.
Come on, buddy.
I'm just saying. You've done worse.
I've done way worse. Ask Dave's books. We still haven't gotten Rebecca's shirt.
Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing
We need
games.
to order one on TeePublic.
We got to do that.
We'll just order on TeePublic
tonight.
Send it to him.
Tonight.
Yes.
We have to order it tonight.
Yes.
Dave Strabeck, please email us your address.
Yes, you're getting one. We're going to order off TeePublic. It's going to be yours.
Oh, and maybe actually shirt size. Did he already tell us this? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Shirt size and
small, medium.
He
probably wants a medium.
We'll order it for you whenever. Just send us your damn shirt size and your address. I promise.
Probably wants a medium.
It's coming. We'll get you a ladies X small.
X small. Tank top.
But just please, buddy.
Tube top.
Dear God, please
Ramble
send
tube
it to
top.
us. You're getting it. You've been owed that T-shirt for months.
We will buy it for you.
Months.
We have slacked off.
It's big time. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, dude.
I'm embarrassed.
That's not the way to treat the Ramblers.
No, especially the Hall of Fame, the Devastator, first ballot.
First ballot Hall of Famer. It's treated like this.
Still reading the Witcher books.
Yeah.
I'm still playing Terraria. Anything? Have you
had
a chance to do anything fun yet?
On.
Man,
I work constantly.
Your rock and roll never forgets.
I fucking
your
don't
workload.
I don't have free time. It sucks.
Well, now I'm depressed.
Don't be depressed.
That's sad.
Look, I get paid to talk.
That's not bad.
How can you complain?
That ain't bad. Brian Withers says, I'm done with Jedi Fallen Order. I'm knee-deep in Mad Max, and I've started Journey to a Savage Planet. One review said it was like No Man's Sky and the Outer Worlds had a baby. Light and fun planet exploration with a pretty funny cover, over-corporatized storyline. And I'm listening to the old Lost in Space soundtrack by John Williams. Say what you will about his tendency to borrow from others. Holtz the Planets, anyone? He writes some damn fine music, and the Lost in Space stuff is no exception. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I like it.
I forgot if I skipped over what you've been reading and listening to email, I apologize. But I think that was it. So it is.
Can you hear us? We're shouting out to you.
And the last podcast we could not post on YouTube.
Because
Got a big fat letter
yes,
saying, I think it was the Carly Simon song.
yeah, it wasn't Kenny.
It wasn't Kenny, but it was me playing You're
Right.
So Vain. They're like, you
No,
cannot
can't do
put
that.
this up.
So we're gonna stop playing
We
songs.
can't. So what we might do is have Eddie and I just sing like 5 or 6 Kenny Rogers songs, and then just play that as the. Who would be upset with that?
I don't think anybody would. I don't know if it has the same impact
It has
as
the
hearing
same
Kenny
impact
in the background.
Come on. Daniel 673, Reed Dixon, Retro Rocket Entertainment, Coppin with Comic, Elizabeth Flores, Jason Tully, The Real Zelly, Cool Gramps, XRP, Eddie Pence Fan Club,
Lady.
Captain Robin, Dashwin Zoo, come on, the Pirate Cats, Daryl Hefferman, Dave McGinn, Teresa 1025, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. Christopher Haskell, George Oliveth, Jason Peak, Back Control 77, Blinky Blink, Jamie Warner, Get the Unspecial on Netflix, The Ultimate Rabbit,
You
Davis,
had
a.k.a.
me
your grandma's pussy,
What I am,
Alec Vasquez,
and I'm yours.
my love, Colin
There's
Max,
so many ways.
CY
I
400,
want to
Play
say
With It Podcast,
I love you.
Adam Crass, Darren Butler,
Let me
Michael S.
hold you
Miller,
in my arms.
Jeff Watts, Kim Key,
forevermore.
Taylor Johnston, Rich Morrissey, Nick Payne, Rental 3, Night Moves Differently, Ken Rivera, Richard Miller,
You've
David
gone and
Garcia,
made me
Jose A. Gonzalez,
Such a fool.
Big Daddy Joe 34, Bay TW Podcast, Rate
Oh, girl.
Kingsley 28,
belong
Eric Ben 10,
together.
The Real Danny Mary, Scarecrow, a.k.a. James
Won't
Weaver,
you believe
An Outlaw Torn, Nick Sharp,
in my
Sephora
song?
Sean, Nero Romero, Kenny Todd 2015, Reverend Endaddy, Raul Sanchez, Vandermeer Von
Lady.
Huddleston, Michael B. Smith, Big Timmy
For so many
87,
years I thought I'd
Gary
never
Reed,
find you.
Middle Age Crazy Podcast,
You've come into my life.
Tammy Lee Ramsdale, Frank Montez, SRW 92831, Tax
Forever
and
let
Breaks,
me
Lauren Silence, Nayo Young, Coy Bennett
see
James,
you
Jeffrey,
each
a.k.a. JVac01, Gil Gastelum, The Thick White Duke, T. Garrett Pierce, Sensational Peligro, Podescue Podcast, Interzone Podcast, CJ
Lady.
Pendragon, George's 126,
I'm your knight.
Satirlicious
Shining
Cordelia,
armor.
Lucas Guerra, JD, Red 5 Standing By, Rob
And I
Furry,
love you.
Chris O'Shoke, Nathan Wallace, Shane Power, Michael Martinez, Wendy May, Steve Darcy, Gray Ray, Sean Williams, William Harris, Ryan McNabb, Brandon Feltner, Pod Mode with Brandon and Jay, Cam Sempers, Dave Van Walton, Chris McDermott, M. Bella 66, Steve Wynn 3068, Chris Chuck Hughes, Daniel Holland, Josh Kovac, Trent Unruh, J6K9, Graham Gray Arnold, Cathalman Allery, Manny Avalar, Bradley John Eagle Feather, Joseph Diaz, Go Away 723, Amador Gonzalez, Stephen, Nikki G23220, Jay Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, Todd C, aka DJ Retod, Lord Helmet, Alan Gulick, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mock Toy, Scarecrow 219, aka Adam K, Jimmy Salgado, all of us Pod, Assorted Goods Pod, Vinicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Macho, San Smith, Stacey Avilia, CJ, aka M. Blade, Kyle Cook, aka The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacy Gonzalez, Jacobeams, Chris Fabo, Chris Wabakaba, Chris Bell, Kevin Couch, Charles Ansere, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hayes, The Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Consul, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Baronsmeyer, a.k.a. Go Cats, Chris B, Glamis, Jamie, Storm Raven, Even Yamin, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie Stotts, Eddie's Ghost Ham, You painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? Robert Maloney, Damian Bottrell, Joe
Ruby.
Milton, Ram March, The shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, oh Ruby, don't take your love to town. Joey Poole. Gemma, Andy James from the Talking Console Podcast, Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Vice Jan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adrian Empena, Texas Pookie 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Sing White Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Steve Cosante, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke. Is that the most depressing song he has?
Oh,
if I could move, I'd get my gun and put her in the ground. I mean, she just can't not fuck, and she just wait for the guy to die,
She's
and then
just
fuck.
waiting to go fuck people in town
While he's dying at
while
home.
he's dying, and he wants to kill her. Like, why are they even together? Like, I don't understand.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Kenny makes it sweet.
Sing White Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Steve Cosante, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick Avon Frisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Seven Roberto, E. Viegas, Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Benvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Wither, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldspink, Rico GZ, Ira Zero 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dahlem, Stetz, McGregor, Strebeck, the Hall of Famer, who we owe a shirt to.
We owe him a shirt.
Joe Capone, Nico Brown, Stephen Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J. Mitch, The Birds, Tapia, Nicola Wise, Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie, FXM, Martinez, David A. Gutierrez, David Eric, Chavez, Becky, Cinderling, Brie Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo Stamontes. Thank you all for making the Ramble part of your lives, your loves, your everythings. Please subscribe to us. Give us a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Thank you to the 100 people who have already given us 100 5-star ratings. Thank you to the 72 people who have already given us positive text reviews. Please keep that going. Guess what? Eddie Pence has a CD called Tastes Like Pennies. It's right there on iTunes. I have 3 of them. iGirl, Take That Real Dad, and Pickle Dick. You can buy all those. Please buy our shit. Give them 5-star ratings and positive text reviews as well. If you hear us on Sirius XM, Pandora, Spotify, subscribe to us on Pandora and Spotify, by the way. If you hear us on Sirius XM, crank that shit, man. Right?
Do it, man.
Fuck yeah.
Why not?
Oh, man. Dude, she just needed dick.
Yeah.
I mean...
Needs it so bad.
What could Ruby just take one night off of fucking? Is that what we call this one?
She can't.
Is that the title of this episode?
Can't.
Could Ruby have taken just one night off of fucking?
Nope.
That's what we're going to call this.
She loves fucking. Don't take your love to town.
Oh, Ruby. For God's sakes, turn around.
I'm going to shoot if you don't turn around.
And if I could move, I'd get my gun and put her in the
Oh,
ground.
my God. He's threatening to kill her. And we're all fine with it.
And oh, Ruby.
Everyone's fine with it.
Don't take your love.
It's the time of the show where we rank the top.
Eddie, it's already top 10.
Do it. Let's do that top 10 shit.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
Top 10 in it. Top 10 in. All right. So this, Jesus, how tough was this? Next Ramble.
Yeah.
Ramble 219.
Yeah.
Top 10 Oscar acting screw jobs.
Oh.
Huh?
Who won it when someone else should have won it?
Or who got nominated when someone, right? Who didn't get nominated? Who didn't win? What do you think? You like this?
I could do
you
that.
could do 10
That's
of
gonna
these.
take some research, but we could do
we could knock this.
we
I
can
think we
knock
make
that
it work. Top 10 Oscar acting screw jobs. Yeah. Get those in Ramble at theramblepod.com. What would video games wear into the going into the Hall of Fame for power-ups? Hat, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, open, close, encore, and Oscar acting screw jobs.
Yep.
This was a tough one.
Tough, dude. Real tough.
Top 10 pro wrestling managers. For people our era, our age, those are some of the first people you hated.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
were specifically put there to put heat on that performer, on that wrestler.
and to make little kids lose their shit with anger. And adults.
Yeah. They were cheaters, man. All of them.
Like I told you, that drunk dude. Fuck you, Jimmy! I told you that story.
Yeah.
In front of children. Fuck you, Jimmy!
That's what they would do to you.
Fuck you!
You would get so blind with rage.
Fuck you, Jimmy!
Fuck you, Jimmy!
Oh, God. Amazing. So let's see. I don't think... Did that one? Yeah, that's on another email. Okay, so here we go. Joe Capone kicks us off. Number 10, Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Ooh. A unique cat with a unique rap. While he had brief flashes of success in WCW, WWF, Big Daddy Dink, was best known for the mischief and his charges caused in the Florida and Mid-Atlantic territory throughout the 70s and 80s. Number 9, Captain Lou Albano, the manager of champions when it came to tag teams, including 15 different tandems to gold, leading 15 different tandems to gold during his career at ringside. Captain Lou was also one of the main WWF talents to transcend the squared circle fame during the rock and wrestling era of the mid-'80s, appearing in music videos, movies, and eventually becoming a live-action Super Mario as host of the Super Mario Power Hour cartoon franchise. Still the best live-action Super Mario was Captain Lou.
Yes.
Number 8, number 1, Paul Jones, a poor man's Bobby Heenan, whose first family wrestling kept the lower to mid-card action interesting in Jim Crockett promotions during the 80s. Number 7, J.J. Dillon, best known as the manager of the Four Horsemen during their prime. J.J. also managed top talent to many championships and was front and center during many major angles throughout the Southeast NWA territories in the 70s and 80s. 6, Paulie Dangerously, though better known as Paul Heyman, brainchild behind the ECW revolution and current advocate of Brock Lesnar. Paul was one hell of a manager during his days in WCW, at the head of the very underrated Dangerous Alliance faction. Rick Rude, Steve Austin, Arn Anderson, Larry Zbyszko, Bob Eaton, and Medusa. Number 5, the sensational Sherri Martel. The female manager equivalent of Bobby Heenan could talk circles around most of the talent and could handle herself in a physical situation pretty damn well. Number 4, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Annoying megaphone aside, Jimmy had a certain intangibles that you had to appreciate, from his gift of gab to matching his ring attire to reflect who he was managing, often going out with 4 or 5 different talents a show. Number 3, Gary Hart, one of the most devious minds to ever grace ringside. He made his bones in the Texas, Florida, Mid-Atlantic territories and worked some of the most feared wrestlers from around the globe. Pack Song, The Spoilers, Bruiser Brody, Abdullah the Butcher, Great Kabuki, Great Muta, One Man Gang, Al Perez, and more. It's a damn shame he never got a run to New York. Number 2, Jim Cornette. From his first day at ringside to his last corny was a personification of the term heat seeker. And number 1, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby was born to entertain, and whether it was on the mic or taking bumps for the boys, the Brain perfected the fine art of ringside managers to the heights we will never see again. His Heenan family was a force to be reckoned with in the AWA and WWF, producing many top champions and talents in each company. Good list.
Yeah, solid list.
But we figured that was coming from Capone. Capone knows his wrestling.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, come on. Capone knows.
Joe Wrestling Capone.
Joe Wrestling. Colin Maggs. Michael Hayes, Teddy Long, Lou Albino, Slick, Mr. Fuji had to be in or he'd feed me my dog. The Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Did you ever hear that story about Mr. Fuji and the guy who played Odd Job? Apparently he fed him his dog.
Oh, yeah. Roddy Piper told me that story.
That was true, huh?
Yeah, he told me that story.
Fuck.
We were doing a show at the Improv. And
Why did he thought that the Odd Job guy stole his gimmick, right?
he was just protecting his territory.
Wow.
He was brought into the territory, and it was sort of
So the
like,
Odd Job actor tried to get into pro wrestling after being in the Bond movie.
Yes. And they brought him in, and he was in the territory, and Fuji invited him over to his house and fed him his dog. He didn't know it until after it was over. And it was just sort of like hey, watch yourself. He hadn't done anything. He was just hiring, but he was like, Fuji was like, I'm the Asian guy here.
Wait, did Fuji feed him Fuji's own dog?
No.
He killed Odd Job's dog.
Odd Job's dog and put it in a meal and fed it to him
Jeez.
without him knowing it. And then after he ate it, he's like, how's that taste? And then he told him what it was. And he's like, This is my territory. That's how fucked up those wrestling territories were.
That's insane.
He's encroaching on his gimmick.
Yeah.
Even though he wasn't really maybe trying to take his actual gimmick, he's
Still.
like, that's his thing.
Wow. Number 5, Mouth
fucking
of the South,
nuts.
Jimmy Hart. Number 4, Paul Bear helped The Undertaker define his character. Number 3, Paul Heyman. Number 2, Classy Freddie Blassie. Number 1, who else? Bobby the Brain Heenan. No one before or since has even come close to matching him. Ramble on, guys. Colin Maggs. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Goddamn smack. Shane McMahon, James J.J. Dillon, Classy Freddie Blassie, Johnny Valiant, Miss Elizabeth, Jim Cornette, Paul Bear, Mr. Fuji, Jimmy the Mouth South Hart, Bobby the Brain Heenan. One last note. Faye and I have been helping her parents get ready to move to a new house, and while we're going through some old boxes, we stumbled upon this little gem of a 45, which I'm sure you and Eddie can appreciate. Ramble on from the Great White North, Graham and Faye, Winnipeg, P.S. Eddie and you goodies are finally on the way to SoCal. Hopefully you will see the package by the weekend. Thank you. Let me see this. Hold on. He attached a picture. The Steve Martin King Tut original 45. How fucking dope is that to come across?
Oh, yeah?
That thing looks in mint fucking condition, too. Brian Withers, if you hadn't guessed for my Hall of Fame entry, I'm not going to have a top 10 list, but I'll throw the one name out there. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Ramble on, the Golden Rambler. Brian Withers. Dave, the Hall of Famer, the Devastator Strebeck. Don't have much meaningful content for the trifecta stuff, so I'll substitute with other shitty content. There it is. I'm still reading the massive catalog of IDW Transformers comics. These comics stir a wide range of emotions, theories, and shed a tremendous light on so many of the how does this work questions we had as kids. Dude, how great is that All Hail Megatron? Oh,
good.
God. Games. World of Warcraft still gets some play, but it's starting to feel like a job again. Need for Speed Heat, the Division 2, excellent RPG shooter. As for one other time, money consumption, Transformers, Earthrise toys are hitting shelves these days. Check out Hasbro Pulse to see their newest offerings. Have a great week, fellas. The smug nerd stuff is awesome. Thank you. I can go on and on about both of you gents. How proud I am of your diligence and dedication to your craft. Keep on keeping on. Sign the Hall of Famer, the Devastator. All these kind words, Eddie.
So nice.
And I've screw jobbed him out of a shirt. For how long?
It feels like a decade.
A decade. Jesus. Todd C, Michael Hayes, Captain Lou, Bobby Heenan, Mr. Fuji, Stephanie McMahon, Ted DiBiase, Paul Heyman, Jimmy Hart, Miss Elizabeth, Paul Bear, in no real order. Glad to finally be back rambling with the two best ramblers around. Keep that great shit coming, and I'll be back every week from now on. Hopefully, LOL. Todd C, a.k.a. DJ Reed, Todd, Victorville, California. P.S. It's a tit nippy out there today in the low 30s. Haha. Man, I love how it got kind of cold here pretty quick.
Yeah,
I love
been
it.
awesome.
Like, it made me happy. Grady W. Smithy III, Paul Heyman, Captain Lou, The $1 Million Man, Armando Alejandra Estrada, Sensational Sherri, Paul Bear, Vicky Guerrero, Classy Freddie Blassie, Miss Elizabeth, whoever Andy Coffin's manager was during his feud with Jerry Lawler. That shit was epic. I like it. Shawn Williams, don't have a top 10 managers in wrestling. Nobody deserves number one more than Bobby Heenan and Rand Blonde. Shawn Williams from Santa Clarita. Man, what lists, Eddie? What list?
All solid.
Charles Phillips. Top 10 wrestlers didn't want to wait for Make-A-Wish. Top 10 wrestlers you didn't want for Make-A-Wish. Honorable mention to LOD, George Animal Steel of Mankind when we started, but he goes Boogeyman, Dudley Boys, Gangrel of Vampiro, Bastion Booger, The Missing Link, Heel Doink the Clown, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Papa Shango, Kane, and The Undertaker. He says wrestling managers. Honorable mention to Dudley, Stacy Keebler, Paul Ellering, and Harvey Whippleman. Yep. Slick, he's responsible for the Akeem, the African Dream, and that's a shame.
Absolutely.
Number 9, Captain Lou Albino. I hated the stupid check thing he had, but he's part of why the rock and wrestling era started. Classy Freddie Blassie, a wily son of a bitch. The Grand Wizard. He managed so many legends, Killer Kowalski and Mr. Fuji, to name a few. Jimmy, the Mouth of the South Heart. The man managed all of them and looked good doing it. Fuck his megaphone though. Paul Alfonso. He was ECW till the end. Paul Bear managed Undertaker, Kane, and Mankind. All people I wouldn't fuck with. Sherry Martel. She could cut a crazy promo, and the time Sister Sherry was a thing of young spank bank glory. Fritz Von Erich. He managed all of his boys, even though he was a giant piece of shit in real life. The Von Erich family will always be my favorite family in wrestling. And number 1, Bobby the Brain Heenan. There's no other one that starts before him.
Of course.
How do you not? Right?
He's my number 1.
Yeah.
Say it right now.
Oh, yeah. My number 10, Mr. Fuji.
Okay. Let me get my list. My number 10, I'm going to go Jimmy Hart is my number 10.
I hated Mr. Fuji with the ceremonial salt.
Yeah. Mine's Jimmy Hart.
My number 9, J.J. Dillon, Four Horsemen.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Mine's for Classy Freddie Blassie.
You pencil neck geeks.
Pencil neck geeks.
My number 8, the Sensational Sherri.
That's my number 8.
See? My number 7, I don't know if nobody had this guy. This is just from my youth. I hated him so much. Skandar Akbar.
From Devastation Incorporated.
Yep, Skandar Akbar. Did I ever tell you I met him?
No.
I was doing a gig in Beaumont, Texas, and I was checking into the hotel, the Hilton, where they had the gig at. There's a club underneath the Hilton. And it was probably one of the nicer hotels in Beaumont. And a wrestling show was that night, too. And I remember seeing posters. I was driving into town, like, oh, that's cool. They're having a wrestling thing. Wonder if anyone I know is there. Skandar Akbar walks in to check in his guys. And I was like, he was so nice.
Oh, really?
And the funniest thing is I didn't know. Like, I know he is of, like, Middle Eastern, ancestors, but he's just some dude from Texas.
He's not really straight
right.
from.
And I said, oh, dude, I just want to say, when I was a kid, I hated you so much. He goes, oh, that means a lot, buddy. Thank you. You know, it's a lot. I really appreciate it.
He's like, he did his job.
Yeah, I really appreciate you enjoying the show. You know, like he was
so funny.
Oh, so that's my number 7.
My number 7 is Captain Lou Albano.
Oh, great one. My number 6, Paul Heyman.
Oh, okay. My number 6 is, where's my number 6? Jim Cornette.
Oh, yeah. My number 5, I went Captain Lou.
My number 5 is Paul Bearer.
Ooh, such a great. You know what? I didn't have him on just because, to me, he was like kind of the one. He just managed like 3 people.
Right. Well, he was Percy
Pringle.
Percy Pringle.
Percy Pringle, which is the greatest name.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I probably should have put my number 5. Who did 5? Or I already do number 5. I kept number 4. Classy Freddie Blassie.
Mine's Paul Ellering.
Mine number 3, Jim Cornette.
My number 3, Slick.
Oh, Slick. My number 2, Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South.
My number 2, I'm going to say the Colonel.
Oh!
Out of nowhere, Dark Horse.
Wow! No shit.
Just because he played a fucking.
That's Rick Santorum winning Iowa.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, man. And of course, number 1. Who else could it be? Bobby the Brain Eater.
Yeah. Or it was close. Yeah.
I used to love. Man, Bobby the Brain Heenan pissed me off so much because I hated him as a kid, But then every broadcast had one moment that had me literally
Oh,
laughing
he would
out
make
loud.
you laugh constantly.
Oh, and then
So
his
good.
little article in the WWF magazine.
Yeah.
Remember his little editorial piece
Yeah.
where he would just shit on different the best.
He would just have these little side comments like, "You just
Oh, we lost you again.
lost me again."
There,
Hello.
now- there
Okay.
we go.
Jeez. Stop trying to cut my mic.
I know, dude.
Evil manager.
I'm evil. God, he was.
So yeah, this was it was close tie between Bobby the Brain Heenan and Coach.
Yeah. Ooh.
His
Yeah.
Coach. He had a short run as
a
Mr.
great
Perfect's
one.
manager, but
a great one.
He had the Intercontinental title the whole time.
That's true. That's true.
He never not managed a champion
That's true.
because remember, Bobby Heenan passed off Mr. Perfect to
Yep.
Coach.
That's right.
While he had the Intercontinental title.
That's right.
And then Mr. Perfect lost the Intercontinental to Bret the Hitman Hart, and that was the last we ever saw of Coach. So he never didn't manage
Have the gold.
So
Talk. What a run.
I'm just saying,
Belichick hasn't done that.
no one's done that.
Has Belichick? Belichick has taken some years off.
Everyone's lost.
Not him.
Not him.
Not Coach.
He never walked to an aisle without a champion.
Without the strap.
right. So
God, not even Miss Elizabeth.
that's got to count for something.
Not even Miss Elizabeth. Wow.
It's got to count for something, right?
That's a big, that's huge. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think.
And what other coach transcends two sports? I mean, other than what football coach goes into professional wrestling and is still just
Tomorrow could Bill Belichick coach the Celtics
no,
to a title?
Absolutely not.
No.
Coach walked right off of whatever field he was on.
Could Belichick walk into the Bruins locker room and
No,
lead them to a cup?
absolutely not.
No fucking way.
No.
Coach could.
did. Coach did. Coach with his nondescript sweatpants and sweatshirt and his clipboard.
Hey, you make a very
I mean,
a compelling argument.
it's an argument.
It's
to
a
be
heck
had.
of it, and we're listening.
It's an argument. To be had.
Ears are a perking up with that one, my friend.
Just saying.
That's a good one. Well, there we go. What a
Yeah.
top 10.
Great
huh?
top 10, guys.
What a ramble.
We did
Patrick
it.
Carruthers, still the reigning champion.
Still the reigning champion.
Man, and we love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. Remember, please subscribe to The Ramble. 5-star rating, positive text review. Buy our CDs. Subscribe to our Pandora, our Spotify stations. Listen for us on SiriusXM. If you happen to hear us, take a picture. Crank that
Do it.
motherfucker.
Do it, people. Do
Buy
it.
our CDs. Buy
Yes.
our T-shirts and
Yes.
T-Public. All that good
All that
stuff.
shit.
We love you. Remember the last beep, and that's goodbye. All right, we love you guys. See you next time. Man.
We need to up our Kenny Rogers singing game a little bit.
Oh,
I
I think we need to record like 7 songs.
Yeah, we just need to record it.
We need to we need to buy his. I already have his greatest hits. We need to just listen, really study it.
Yeah.
I have the double disc one.
Oh, so do I.
All like 48 songs.
Yeah. We just take a weekend and we just power through it.
And then talk about the shout out magic.
I mean,
Are you kidding?
Rooster's Keg.
Oh, that movie that got me thinking.
I mean,
He's a ghost.
That might get me back into being a cinephile again. Well, I'll go and I'll want to feel that movie.